In 2025, we're going debt free, right?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Yes.
So welcome to day 9 of Finance Mastery with Mimi, where we're talking about how to pay off debt. For someone who has paid over 21k in student loans, I know how to pay off debt. So let's get into it. So now the first thing you're going to do is to set a goal to pay it off. Remember the mindset piece. You need to set that goal and say, I want to pay this off. The next thing you're going to do is to write down all your debt amounts. So do you have credit card debts? You have student loans? How much are you owing, and how much is your interest rate? And so the third step is to determine how you want to pay it off. So there are two major methods, the snowball method and the avalanche method. With the snowball method, the goal is that you prioritize the smallest debt amount first. So for instance, you have a 2,000 credit card debt, you have a student loan of 1,000, you're going to pick the 1,000 student loan to start with off. And then with the avalanche method, you have to prioritize the highest interest. So for instance, maybe your credit card, even though it's 2,000, the interest rate is 20% versus your student loan that is like 5%. So you're going to prioritize your credit card debt because it has a higher interest. So now what are the benefits of either of these two methods? One, the snowball method gives you that momentum because you're hitting smaller goals, and then that keeps you to keep pushing to finish up your debts and pay it off. Versus the avalanche method is that it saves you money because you're paying less interest in the long run versus the snowball method. So either one works for anybody. Just choose the one that keeps you motivated to finish up that loan. And so the final thing is to actually start paying this debt off. And what does this mean? If you just have one debt, obviously you're just going to pay that one off. But if you have multiple, you're going to be prioritizing this first one that you've chosen to start paying off and pay extra towards it, because that's the game. Like, that's how to get ahead of debt. You need to pay more than the minimum to pay that one faster while you're paying the minimum on the rest. Same for the avalanche. How do you determine how much to pay extra? If you have the timeline, I say, okay, I want to do this. I have a free debt payoff tracker that you can use to calculate this. You can check the link in my bio. Another thing is that, okay, where do I get the extra money from? And that extra money, you may have to sacrifice a lot of things in that period because you're focused on paying off your debt. So you're going to sacrifice a lot of outings. You're probably going to get a second job, do a side hustle, whatever it is, Uber Eats, DoorDash, you get that extra income to actually put towards your debt. And the final thing you need to do is to track it as you pay it off. So I use a debt thermometer to track mine when I was paying off my student loans. So comment below if 2025 is your debt-free year. Let's get it and let's become debt-free. Alrighty, bye guys.